Has your birthday and anniversary passed without a gift or acknowledgement? If you've told your partner how important these days are for you and they still forget, it's time to take action. Life coach and author Chandra Alexander is here to tell us how to stop making excuses for this hurtful behavior. This is a TRASHionalization. He doesn't believe in birthdays and anniversaries, but I know he loves me. Are you telling yourself that? Do you hear people telling themselves that, Chandra?
All the time, and I guess it's hard to tell yourself year after year and occasion after occasion when you've kind of made your wishes known and still nothing is forthcoming. I think it's very hurtful behavior, and I think that if you keep telling yourself this again and again, and every year or every time one of these occasions passes, it hurts you. This is the kind of stuff that builds resentment, it builds anger, and it doesn't really make you feel good about the person that you're with.
No, especially if these days mean something special to you and you've made it quite clear. It's not that you're saying, oh, birthdays don't matter to me anymore, so let's just avoid it. No, you actually dropping the hints. You might not come out and say, I'd really like something, but my birthday's Friday.
Well, I think it's even more than that. It's, it's one thing to be subtle.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, and you've said, you know what, last year when you didn't remember my birthday, or, last month when Valentine's Day came and went and you didn't acknowledge it in any way, it really hurt my feelings. And if you tell somebody that, and then the holiday comes around again and nothing happens, I mean, that must feel really bad, don't you think?
Oh, yes. An important part of loving is caring what is important to the other person.
Well, here you go. To me, this is really just an opportunity to really love someone and really show them how much you care. When you love someone, it's not just about you. You think, what would it take to make my spouse happy? What could I do that would just enlighten this person a little bit and make them feel good? And when you totally disregard that, there's something wrong with that.
It doesn't matter if these days mean nothing to him. Selfish people think everyone looks at the world the same way that they do.
Well, I had a client tell me the other day, she said, I am just so hurt. She said, our anniversary came and went again, my birthday came and went again, and when I approached him on it, he said, well, I just think every day is a birthday. And I said to her, well, are you getting like really great gifts every day?
That would help.
Because if you are, maybe we'll cut him a little slack here. But, I'm glad that that's how you look at it. But you know what? It's not your day.
Yeah, it's not about you, right?
If on your day you don't want anybody to celebrate your birthday, on your day, if this is not important to you, that's fine. But if someone else tells you, this is important to me, it would make me feel good, and then you just totally disregard it because this is how you see it.
Right. That's selfish. It really is.
Thank you. That is very selfish, yes.
Okay, men who look forward to birthdays and anniversaries to show love. Why pass up this opportunity? It's so easy.
Well, I think this is really what it's about. The guys that I talk to that really love being in the relationship, really love who they're with. It's like, oh, it's her birthday, I've planned this, or it's an anniversary, I've planned this. Right. It's really an opportunity to let the other person know, hey, you know what? I love you every day, but on this day, I'm just going to up the ante a little bit. I'm even going to love you more.
You might just get some after that. It never hurts. All right.
And you want to know something? It's very, very true because, women like a little conversation, a few gifts here and there.
Some attention.
We know what men like.
Right.
Men like a good nap. They like some good food.
A beer.
And they like a little sexual recreation.
Exactly.
And quid pro quo. We have a little exchange here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
When you constantly remind your partner that he has consciously chosen to forget, you end up feeling bad yourself.
Right. What you want to do is you want to stop that. you know, after you've told somebody, you know, you have to go to a very kind of deep place inside yourself, you know, that's not angry, that's not resentful, to sit somebody down and to really open up to them and to say to them, you know what, I know you got a lot on your plate and everything, and we have kids and you work and this and that, but you not remembering my birthday, it really hurt me. And if you could just, like, the same way you use your BlackBerry for everything else, if you could just put my birthday in there so it kind of lights up and you remember it. And when you tell someone that and they don't do anything about it, I wouldn't keep telling someone. I can't imagine that saying that same thing again and again doesn't make you feel bad about yourself. You know, how many times are you going to say it? You need to look at what's there. If someone is not paying attention to you, it's not just about birthdays and anniversaries. It's about all the time.
And it's funny, you talked about setting little reminders for yourself. My husband was playing poker with his brother last night, and at 12 midnight, his brother's alarm went off on his watch. And Colin looked at him and said, what are you doing? What are you setting your alarm for? He said, it's my wife's birthday today, and I set this alarm so that I would remember.
There you go.
So there, keep that in mind. All right, does your partner forget special days that are important to you? Give us a call at 1-800-664-8808.